Welcome to America. Tell me what you're thinking.
I've no more fucks to give. My fucks have runneth dry.
Well, let's do a little bit of white guilt. You want to watch a sacrifice? You want to watch a self-flagellation for white guilt having goofball in the church of wokeism over here, run by the apostle BLM? Yeah, that's a weird thing. It's 2025, huh? We're still doing real stupid nonsense like this. This is Ollie London over here. White woman breaks down in tears as she's shackled in chains by a BLM activist at an African-American museum. All dumb. It's all stupid. But glorious, by the way. Here you go. I love the dude in the headset. Let's welcome this old white woman to America. Just like my great-great-great-great-great-grandfather was. Oh.
Welcome to America.
Clink! Dramatic
Tell me
pause.
what you're thinking.
I'll tell you what I'm thinking. Hold on, let me jump in here, little lady. Let me jump in here. I'm thinking that this is all stupid. How about that? Yeah, I can see right through all this stupid nonsense over here. Here you've got BLM running this activity. With our money, by the way. Hopefully dwindling. USAID-funded NGO, race-baiting goofballs. Essentially trying to, not even essentially, they're explicitly trying to guilt white people over 1619. And that's not an accident. This is to gather more political power through race politics. It's to try and keep people under the mesmerizing spell of reparations. Keep voting for us. We're going to get you some of that free cash money from these honkies over here. We're going to keep screaming 1619 and slavery. Then we're going to drop some iron chains on them. And that'll get these white guilt-having goofballs to open up. Give us money. Give us money. Because that's what this is. That's what this is. This is racial extortion. And it's only going to work on the old, gullible, fat white libtards, chicks, in the soy jack dude variant of the leftard over there. They ain't going to work on anybody else. Nobody. Boy, wait till you see this new generation coming up. Yeah. Yeah. You mad at me because I don't give a shit about slavery? Wait till you see this next group going up. And listen, you guys don't care about slavery either. Because, brother, you weren't a slave. I love this. Tell me, I slapped some iron chains on you. What you thinking over here? I'm thinking you were never a slave, hombre, and I'm thinking she was never a slave owner. This whole masturbatory exercise in racial extortion in order to race cudgel white people into voting for reparations is dumb as hell. Ain't gonna do it. Ain't gonna do it. Ain't gonna do it, boys.
Just so much.
So much.
Kleenexes, please.
Kleenex.
I've always been interested in history.
Whoa. Is this cotton? Did you just make me pick a cotton cleaner? Racisms. Here you go. Wait, there you go. Look at, she's got the feet. Look, there's so many feelings going on. I'm feeling like you aren't responsible for 1619 slavery, you gullible old white witch.
I've always been interested in history and the history of black people. I took Afrocentric classes at U of L. My grandma lived at 2821 West Kentucky Street. I've read so many books.
Stop getting got. Right? This is ridiculous. What are you crying for? You didn't do anything. Let's play this game. So, white people today are responsible for the crime of slavery of 1619, right? That's the entire premise over here. That's what this whole stupid show over this kabuki theater. That's what this is all about. So, we've got a situation in our current times, by the way. We don't got to go back a couple hundred years. Are all of the black people in frame right here, are all of you responsible? We got a violence epidemic. 13% of our population is committing 50% of our violent crime. Now, are you all guilty of that? Are you all responsible for that because you have the same skin color? Now, if we're going to start associating people with crimes of other people because you're the same skin color, you don't want to play that game. You're going all the way back to 1619. I'm going back to yesterday. What is that? Yeah. So you want to keep playing this game? We'll see who owes who reparations after a few minutes of this stupid game, right? But no, they don't want to play that game. And by the way, that's a dumb game to play. But that game's being played on white people. White people are being told, you are responsible because you're the same skin color of the people who did this in 1619. Well, then you're responsible for the break-in down the street that happened yesterday. I'm going to put a thing of, here's San Ramon, right? All these black people breaking into this jewelry store. You're all responsible for that. You're the same skin color, right? That happened yesterday. You won't play this game. But BLM does, because BLM is a stupid group of people over here, weaponized by all sorts of entities in order to push race politics. When in reality, everybody should be saying, whether you're black, whether you're white, you should be saying, I'm not responsible for the crimes of other people just because we're the same skin color. What a ridiculous premise. But here you go. I'm going to drop these chains on you. How does it feel? Well, that's how my great grandfather felt. Really? Let's go back and look. Every time you hear one of these celebritards tell everybody that, they go, oh man, look at this. I've got links to slavery's times. And then you find out that these black people are all descendants of dudes who own slaves. As well, Kamala Harris owned slaves, her family, right? Incredible. Yeah, what do you think, man? How do you think an African American would feel putting those chains on coming to America? Well, I'm thinking that they're probably grateful to still be alive because all of the other tribesmen that weren't taken in as slaves, they're dead. Yeah. All the other slaves on the boat who were captured by black people in Africa and then sold to white people, they killed the other ones. Yeah. I notice that you guys don't care about the current slavery going on. You're going to, 1690, fill these chains, fill these 200-plus-year-old chains over here. Yeah, you feel that, huh? How you like that, cracker honky? Cool, okay. You care so much about slavery. What about slavery right now in the Congo? What about slavery right now in Namibia? Slavery in Libya. Right? It's happening right now. There's a lot of slavery. A lot of these electric cars are being put together. The batteries are being put together with black child slavery. Yeah. No, this country ended slavery. Your continent still has it. I mean, that's what I'm saying. We're going to take a lecture from these idiots. But there you go. BLM trying to race grift and race guilt a bunch of dumb old white libtards. Nah. Eat my balls, bro. Eat my balls. All right, guys. Thanks so much for watching the News Support Channel. Kept it today on 1619 at the subscribe button and make way. Because the salt must flow.